Why has the vast and unforgiving Sahara Desert been completely sealed off by authorities? A shocking discovery has led to the entire desert being mysteriously shut down. What could be the reason behind this extraordinary action? Let's find out in today's video. The Sahara Desert, spanning approximately 9 million square kilometers across North Africa, is synonymous with extreme conditions and harsh landscapes. This iconic desert is composed of rocky plateaus, barren plains, and an endless sea of sand dunes. With daytime temperatures soaring over 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit, and nighttime temperatures plummeting below freezing, the Sahara is one of the hottest and most inhospitable places on Earth. Despite its harsh climate, this desert holds a rich history and many secrets, some of which are just beginning to surface. The Sahara's extreme environment challenges all forms of life. Rainfall is scarce, with some areas receiving less than 25 millimeters, 1 inch, per year. The flora is adapted to these arid conditions, featuring hardy plants like cacti, acacia trees, and tough shrubs with thick leaves or spines to prevent water loss. The fauna includes remarkable species like the fennec fox, with its large ears to dissipate heat, and the dromedary camel, capable of enduring long periods without water by storing fat in its hump. But the Sahara wasn't always this barren. Studies reveal that between 11,000 and 5,000 years ago, during the African humid period, the Sahara was a lush, green landscape teeming with lakes, rivers, and diverse wildlife. This period of abundant rainfall, caused by shifts in the Earth's orbit and axial tilt, transformed the Sahara into a hospitable region supporting human settlements. Evidence of this verdant past includes archaeological findings of large animal bones, ancient tools, pottery, and rock art depicting thriving communities. One of the most fascinating tales from this period is the rise and fall of the Garamantian Empire, flourishing between 400 BCE and 400 CE in the southwestern Libyan desert. The Garamantes were a sophisticated civilization adept at surviving in the harsh desert environment. Their success was largely due to their innovative water management system known as the Foggara, a network of underground tunnels tapping into the Nubian sandstone aquifer. This ingenious system allowed them to sustain agriculture and urban life in one of the driest places on Earth. The decline of the Garamantian Empire is a cautionary tale of how reliance on finite resources can lead to the downfall of even the most innovative and resilient societies. The Garamantes, who inhabited the harsh Sahara Desert, built a sophisticated civilization around their ingenious Foggara system. This ancient method of water collection involved underground tunnels that tapped into the Nubian sandstone aquifer, providing a steady supply of water for agriculture and daily life. For centuries, this system sustained their settlements and enabled them to thrive in one of the world's most arid regions. However, the very foundation of their prosperity, the aquifer, was a finite resource. The aquifer's water levels were initially sufficient to support the Garamants' needs. Thanks to water accumulated during a wetter climatic period known as the African humid period. Over thousands of years, this water had seeped into the ground, creating vast underground reservoirs. The Garamantes were able to access this water through their Foggara tunnels, which cleverly minimized evaporation and loss, delivering water directly to fields and settlements. As time passed, the Garamantes expanded their agricultural activities, cultivating crops such as wheat, barley, dates, and a variety of vegetables. Their success in farming led to population growth and the development of towns and fortified settlements across the Fezzan region. The Garamant society was marked by a high degree of organization, with a clear social hierarchy and extensive trade networks. Their ability to sustain such a complex society in the desert was a testament to their ingenuity and adaptability. However, the expansion of their agricultural activities and population placed increasing demands on the aquifer. The Foggara system, while efficient, could not indefinitely sustain the growing water needs of the Garamantes. Over time, the extraction of water from the aquifer exceeded its natural recharge rate, leading to a gradual decline in groundwater levels. This decline was exacerbated by changes in climate and prolonged periods of drought, which further reduced the availability of water. As the water levels in the aquifer dropped, the Foggara system began to falter. The once reliable water supply dwindled, leading to a series of cascading failures within the Garamantian society. Agriculture, the backbone of their economy, was the first to suffer. Crops failed, leading to food shortages and economic decline. The loss of agricultural productivity not only threatened the Garamants' food security, but also undermined their ability to support their population and maintain their social and economic structures. The decline in water availability also had severe impacts on the daily lives of the Garamantes. Settlements that had thrived on the reliable flow of water from the Foggara system began to experience water shortages. As water became scarce, living conditions deteriorated. The scarcity of clean water likely led to health problems and a decline in public health standards, further exacerbating the challenges faced by the society. The breakdown of the Foggara system and the subsequent collapse of agriculture triggered a chain reaction that ultimately led to the abandonment of many Garamantian settlements. The once thriving towns and villages in the Fezzan region, which had been sustained by the ingenuity of the Foggara system, were gradually deserted. The decline of the Garamantian Empire was not a sudden event but rather a protracted process that unfolded over years. As the diminishing water supply eroded the foundations of their civilization. Archaeological evidence supports this narrative of decline. Excavations in the former Garamantian territories have uncovered abandoned settlements, with signs of deteriorating living conditions and a reduction in agricultural activity. Structures that were once vital to the community, such as granaries and irrigation systems, fell into disuse. The Foggara tunnels, once the lifeline of the Garamantes, became dry and partially collapsed, standing as silent witnesses to the challenges that led to the empire's fall. The story of the Garamantes and their decline serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of civilizations that depend on limited natural resources. It highlights the critical importance of sustainable resource management and the dangers of overexploitation. The Garamants' reliance on a finite water source, without sufficient replenishment, underscores the vulnerability of societies that fail to balance resource use with ecological limits. In the modern context, the lessons from the Garamantian experience are particularly relevant. Today, many regions around the world face similar challenges related to water scarcity and resource management. Over-extraction of groundwater, driven by agricultural demands, urbanization, and industrial activities, has led to declining water tables in many parts of the world. The resulting water shortages pose significant risks to food security, public health, and economic stability. The Garamantian example also underscores the broader implications of environmental change and climate variability. Changes in climate patterns, such as altered precipitation and prolonged droughts, can have profound impacts on water availability and the sustainability of water-dependent societies. As the global climate continues to change, understanding and adapting to these impacts becomes increasingly critical. In conclusion, the fall of the Garamantes is a stark reminder of the delicate balance between human societies and the natural environment. Their story illustrates how the overuse of a crucial resource, compounded by environmental changes, can lead to societal collapse. As modern societies grapple with similar challenges, the lessons from the Garamantian experience serve as a valuable guide for ensuring sustainable resource management and resilience in the face of environmental uncertainty. The story of the Sahara and the Garamantian Empire offers valuable lessons on resource management, environmental sustainability, and the consequences of ecological mismanagement. As we face similar challenges today, particularly concerning water resources, the importance of sustainable practices and innovation cannot be overstated. The Sahara's sealed-off status raises many questions. What discoveries lie beneath its sands? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content. And if you have any theories about what's happening in the Sahara, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.